For this week's tip, we will show you how to shrink down a high-resolution photograph so that it is appropriate for uploading to a web page such as Twitter or Facebook. On my desktop, you can see that I have a photograph, and when we get info on it, we can see that it is a high-resolution 22.4 megabyte TIFF image, which is common for what you get when you have professional photography done. However, this photograph is not appropriate for uploading to a website such as Facebook or Twitter that generally prefers to have a low-res file of a JPEG format. Because of this, we need to shrink the file down and change the format. Normally we would do this by opening up the file, then performing a save as, changing the format, saving the file, adjusting the size, and then choosing a size until we get our calculated size lower than the target. And for this exercise, we're going to choose a file under 300 kilobytes. And so we need to shrink it down a little bit further. 277. Then we choose OK, and we save the file. It's a relatively short process, but it can be time-consuming, especially if you need to vary that percentage to get the proper file size. If you do this often, what I've found is creating an Automator script will be very, very helpful. I've created one already, and if I access it by right-clicking, going down to Services, and choosing Make Web Save, it will automatically create a JPEG for me that is under 300K. Let's see how that's done. First, I'm going to open up Automator, and we're going to choose the service template again. Then we're going to choose from the service received selected, we're going to choose image files. And then we're going to choose the Finder. That means that when we right-click on an image file in the Finder, it will be available in the Services menu. Otherwise, it will not show up. Then we're going to come over to the Photos, and we are going to do a scale image. It tells us that this action will change the image file, and do we want to put a copy Finder items in there first so that we're not losing the original data? And yes, we want to do that. So we're going to copy the Finder item, we're going to go ahead and let it go to the desktop, and then we're going to just set this to 300 pixels. Now what we're going to do is change the type of images. We drag that in, and it asks us the same question again. This time we're going to say don't add, because we've already created one copy. So what it's going to do is scale the image, then it's going to change the file type of that image to a JPEG. We go ahead and save this. It asks for a name. I'm going to call it WebSafe 2. We choose Save. I'm going to go ahead and minimize this. And now when I right-click on my image, I have WebSafe 2 here as well. I right-click, it creates a TIFF, it converts it to a JPEG, and it shrinks it down. For more information, please visit www.talkingmac.com, www.dmevolve.com, or contact me on Twitter @DMEvolve. Thanks.